players and desert folk. Today we're going on an extra special adventure into the Duneverse. That means my players will be braving the deserts of the planet Arrakis, created in the novel Dune, not a sponsor, by Frank Herbert and visualized in the 1984, 2000s, and 2021's adaptations. Don't worry about spoilers if you aren't familiar with the plot of Dune, however, as today we'll be following a yet unknown side of the story, and we'll be sticking spoiler-free and beginner-friendly with some Easter eggs for those familiar to the story. I am your Dune master, Sara Mayfield. My pronouns are she, her, and I will be leading my players through their adventure today. While our story will take place on Dune, we want to acknowledge the colonial history of Canada and how Canada has and continues to take from Indigenous people. The effects of colonization are still felt to this day, and we acknowledge that this episode is being recorded on the stolen lands of the Secwepemc, Semiahmoo, Katzie, Kwantlen, Musqueam, Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh, and Coast Salish First Nations. If you would like to know more about the effects of colonization and support some indigenous charities, businesses, and organizations, you can go to the resources page on our website at tabletoptiddies.com/resources. My desert-faring players are ready to go.
Hello, my name is Kelly, and my pronouns are they, them, and I will be playing Fiona, the gunslinger fighter, whose pronouns are she, her, and I'm just going to vaguely do a British accent because it's the future.
What a reason.
Wow. Hello, everybody. My name is Rachel Theilade. My pronouns are she, her, and I will be playing Callie today, the Tabaxi rogue, whose pronouns are also she, her, and I'm not doing a British accent.
Hey, everybody. I'm Charlene Bear. You can call me Char. My pronouns are she, they. And today I will be, this is my character voice now. It's French, why not? Kamala. She has the she-they pronouns, and she is a life domain cleric, aka a medic in this universe. And you'll see what happens.
That was ominous.
Maybe I'm an NPC here to fuck everyone over. No, I'm not.
That would be great.
We're back to last night on TBS.
Anyway, hello, my name is Emily Matchette. My pronouns are she, her, and today I'm playing Ud, whose pronouns are he, him.
I'm sorry, who?
You heard me, Ud.
Say the full name, please.
Say the full name so we can know.
I just really want to know what Ud's full name
We need
is.
to know.
For no reason whatsoever.
Okay. You remember when I was really nervous about doing an Irish accent on TVN? This is what this has now been built up to, and now I need to not look at you while I do it. Ado Zavar, Satoroth. That's all it is.
You did it.
That
I
was
thought you
good.
were done the
Actually
first
really
half, and I was like, oh yeah, you did it. And then I was like, wait, no, that's not it.
There's more. It keeps going.
90% consonants.
Yeah.
Hi, my
And he's a dragonborn sorcerer.
Yay. And we have a special guest.
Yes, we're so thrilled.
Hello. My name is Nikki, and I go by she, her, and I am playing Zamia Wildhunt, the Leonin Ranger, who also goes by she, her.
Hey. We got the gang all together.
And today we are using Sirenscape to help make the stream more atmospheric. Sarah said that I would be fired if I didn't do this ad, and now she talks over me. Sirenscape allows us to have music playing in the background, any special sound effects or voice clips that we need to be heard. It's really easy to use, and you can try it for free at sirenscape.com.
Woo!
I'm done now.
Thank you.
You can stay, Shar. You can stay.
Thank you.
Potential content warnings for this one shot include deserts, dehydration, exposure, and sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere. Not like you. My players! Today we are following the loyalists to House Atreides as they seek refuge in the dunes after House Harkonnen made a successful play to power. Womp womp. I think this is a good time to mention that while I have seen the questionable 1984 Dune movie and most of the 2000s sci-fi miniseries, I have been reading these names from the book and might mispronounce some of the stranger ones, but that's just my weirding way. Now into the sand caves that you have been calling home for the last few months. You are all waking up in your sleeping quarters for another day. Let's start with Callie. What does your character look like, and what's the first thing you do this morning that's just like any other?
Well, if you were to look at me, I think maybe you would notice I look kind of like what you humans would call I believe it's caracal. It's a very desert cat with the big, long, pointy ears with the tufts at the end of the ears. I blend into the desert very well, what can I say? It's kind of my thing. I am wearing some leather armor, but it's very plated and enough there that I will not get stabbed, hopefully, but also I want to be able to breathe because I don't know if you noticed, but I kind of have a fur coat as well, so it's a lot for me. So I have a lot of flowy off the shoulder things on top of it just to keep everything there. I have a bit of a hood and cape going on. And what do I do in the morning to wake up? Well, I usually get up before everybody, and I do a little bit of yoga, and then I go and try to see if anybody will wake up and notice that I tried to steal their stuff. For fun. I'll give it back afterwards. I promise.
Yeah,
but it's just kind of I'm testing you, really. You
Right,
gotta be on your toes.
Next to wake up is Fiona.
So Fiona is a older human. She's been a soldier to House Atreides for years and years. Even in the desert, she still sports the black and green kind of leather armor. She has her hair, which is now graying, tied up in a bun, and part of her armor is falling to pieces, so she's missing an arm piece. She's only got one shoulder pad, but she's still loyal. And she's missing an eye on the left side after being grievously injured in battle. She shares a bunk with Kamla, so she carefully gets out as much as possible. She gets up very early, rolls off the bunk, and immediately starts doing push-ups. And after doing about 20 or so of those, gets up and starts scouting around sort of the refugee camp to mostly see if anyone's missing anything. Fiona is definitely going to have to confront Callie on most days. She wields a very long las gun that is still green but sort of faded, with a dagger strapped to the end, and on her side she has a firearm handgun. That is
Oh,
also a
cool.
las
So
gun.
like a bayonet laser gun situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's cool. All right, next up we have Char.
Is it me? Okay.
What's happening? Who's it gonna be? I don't know. I like to keep you all on the edge of your seats.
Kamla wakes up. She's got drool hanging from her jaw. She wipes it. She's an elven woman, an elven femme. And the first things they do is they check their pack to ensure that everything is there from
You're learning.
this Callie. I will actually roll for this right now. I will
Yeah,
investigate.
roll
If that is okay, DM.
Oh yeah, totally.
I rolled so bad. I got a 10.
Okay, so you notice that I would say with a 10, you can infer that your pack is a little bit lighter, but you don't know if you just took something out of it or if someone took something out of it. So, I mean, you can use your suspicions, but it is a lighter pack.
I may be blind as a bat, but I am wise like a hen. I don't know. This is Callie.
Am I actually blind though? Because this is important.
No, I just can't
Okay,
find
okay.
why my pack is lighter. I don't know. Next, as I have investigated this very thoroughly, of course, I will clean my laser gun and sharpen my katana before going out for some morning sunshine. I can never get enough, even though it's fucking hot out here. And I should say that they have like maroon colored hair with like long bangs in a tight bun behind them. And she's got like a black cape that flows in the wind. And she carries a shield that's from a scrap hull of a downed ornithopter. And it still has a bit of like invisibility field in it, which is technically from my elven ability to cast invisibility once per day, but I'm gonna say it's from my shield.
I think that sounds cool. I'll allow it. Next one to wake up is our lovely Ud.
Oh, probably not. Ud's a very deep sleeper.
Okay, well then it's Zamia. You skip your place, Emily.
You said, what are you doing? I'm
Yeah, it's
still
fine.
asleep.
All right. Zamia, what do you do? What do you look like?
Zamia wakes up and she also is cat-like, but she is a lioness, actually. So completely golden hues, no mane because she is a female, and she has very nice chainmail armor that she polishes constantly, and a short sword at her side. She actually has a hand axe under her pillow that she keeps there because Callie knows better. So she just pokes it out every once in a while, just as like a reminder of the threat that she gave once before. Only once.
Only once.
You're
There may
right.
be
I
only
didn't
one
take
time.
anything this time because I almost got my tail chopped off last time, so it's
Did you want to
okay.
be a bobcat?
No, I really don't.
And I will, when I wake up, I will just don my armor and just go out and try to just calm and meditate and drink some like tea or something.
Cool. All right. Last to wake up, we got Zamia, who's making herself some tea. I will say in like the corner of the room, there's like a little like basically like a continental breakfast set up in the corner of this room. What are you doing, Ud?
Since apparently everyone else is awake, I will roll out of bed and just do like a quick little stretch up to the sky. And then double check under his pillow that all his special things are there and Callie didn't take them throughout the night.
Rachel smirking.
Oh my god.
Are they there? I hope so.
Do you want to roll for it?
Should I be rolling like a sleight of hand?
Yeah.
To be
let's
like, how
roll
much
a
did I actually
contested
take?
sleight of hand here.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and do that.
Let's say sleight of hand versus perception, Emily.
Okay. Which isn't that good.
I rolled a
no.
16.
I rolled less than that. Rolled a 6.
How much less? Okay, so 10 less than that. So I would say that you wake up and I would say you're missing a good half of whatever precious possessions you have kept under your pillow and not told the DM about.
I come back at this point and have them in my hands, and I'm like, you know, if maybe you got up a little earlier and paid more attention, this wouldn't happen. What if it was the Harkonnens, huh? They wouldn't give it back. I give it
With
back.
that, I would like everyone in this room to roll a perception check. And I will say that in this room, there's like a ladder that goes up to the surface where,
My sweet boy crit fails.
Yeah, you're all
so-
just here. You're all just in the room. Everyone make a perception, please.
I got
The
that.
ladder, there's probably sand.
I was gonna say whoever was sunbathing and meditating.
I got the 10.
I got a 12.
Evidently, this is very good tea because I got an 11.
Okay.
2.
It's my moment to
Charles, you're
shine with a 23.
Alrighty. So, Ud, Where are your things? They're completely gone. You've never seen them before. Everyone else notices a bit of, well, because your perception was low, Emily. But they're there. You just can't see them.
Okay.
Because they're hidden by a little fold of your sheet. Everyone else hears a little bit of, you hear like footsteps outside your door, and I will say that Kamla, you hear a familiar voice outside your door talking to another person. And that familiar voice is Carl Denver.
You did it.
Shush.
Hard names, hey?
Stenver is here. And I listen. Can I overhear anything about what they're saying?
Yeah, for sure. So you hear Carl Stenver saying to an unknown other person, and he says, "Gotta grab the coats, grab everything. We have to pack everything up right now. What do you?" And then he quickly turns, and you hear a rap on your door.
I'll go to open it. Perhaps we're leaving soon.
It's me, Carl Stenver.
Oh, hi!
Stenver.
All
Right, so as you
Does he
open
normally
the
come
door,
around here?
you see the messenger Carl Stenver. He's kind of head to toe, I would say, in like a light blue workman's outfit. You've seen him around. I wouldn't say you've necessarily talked to him much. Kamla's definitely kind of noticed him around a bit more. But he kind of just when you open the door, he sees you all in, I would say, varying states of readiness. Zamia obviously wearing her chainmail armor ready to go. And he looks at you all and he goes, "What are you doing? They called an emergency meeting. And he's like buttoning up his shirt as he says this. He's like, "You guys gotta come to the main common room."
Okay, sorry, I just got up, so we were waiting for him, but we can go now.
He's like, grab whatever's important, follow me.
I've been awake for like 2 hours before everyone, so I'm just gonna walk up behind Carl and be like, "What's up? I've been making the rounds."
They're calling. There's been a sighting. Come on.
We can't
We're
hear the
splitting all in
emergency
meeting.
from here, so.
Okay, well, there's people running around, okay, Zamia? I can't be everywhere at once. I'm one man. I'm the only messenger in this facility.
All I'm going to say is do
died.
better. And then I'll just keep walking.
I go full drill
Wow.
sergeant. I'm like, "Everyone, get your ass in gear. Grab what you can. Let's go."
So I'll
Okay.
say that
I
anything
just kinda
you
like-
want to grab it now.
I just kind of like gathers everything up in his arms. He has a backpack, but nothing's in it. And it's he's wearing the backpack and it's empty. He's just carrying everything in his arms,
God, living the dream.
trying not to drop things.
I feel like Kelly has, as a hermit in her previous years, would have a very easy way of like, okay, I'm pretty low key, got my stuff in my pack already, I'll just get up and go kind of thing. So I've got my weapons all stowed away, I've got stuff holstered already. I'll just grab my bag and just get going.
I'm gonna walk up to Kamla and be like, "You need any help with anything?"
I left all my shit out. I point down at like my med kit that's like open in disarray.
Holy shit everywhere.
And I'll start packing away with her, with their help.
Yeah, I'll help. While still like side-eyeing everyone else.
I'm pretty sure Callie took some of my shit too. There's not enough shit in my
Okay,
bag.
as long as Callie brings it, we'll get it back. But it seems important now.
Like, yeah, I have it here. You need to be more careful. This is like 3 weeks in a row, guys. Come
You're
on.
in charge of carrying it now, Callie.
I grab
I
the
threw it
gauze
back
in the
at
air.
her. Catch.
And I put the gauze back in my pack, and then we're ready to go. I don't own that much shit, so it's fine.
You all gather whatever things you have and you make your way to the meeting room of the caves. So as you enter this large sandstone cave, and inside you see a gathering of people. At the helm, you see a man standing in front of a wooden table, addressing the crowd. You recognize him as Marcus Ravine. He is the second house guard of House Atreides and makeshift leader of the refugees. He's a human man standing 5'8", still wearing his uniform, though it is now a bit worse for wear. This is someone that you all know well, and you would have had dinner with him, listened to him play his balisette into the wee hours, and stood alongside him in moments of strife. And he addresses the crowd.
I'm going to say that I'm standing next to him since I probably answered directly to him.
You just like everyone else is kind of like crowding into the crowd. You just like walk directly beside him.
Yeah, I imagine I'm like his right hand, like arm. Like I'm basically security as best as I can be. Yeah.
Zamia
Go ahead. Zamia has her back to a wall somewhere, like far away from everybody else, just kind of like watching. And her sword is always like it's sheathed, but it's unlatched, so she can just grab it quickly because she's always on guard.
Drops all his things like on the ground and crouches down next to it to find his shirt because he hadn't put that on yet. Like it said, grab your shit and go. So that's what he did.
Yeah.
All right.
So he puts his shirt on.
All arranging yourselves in this crowd, you hear Ud addressing everyone. We just heard from our informant in the Harkonnen military. They know we are here. They figured us out. Our only hope now is to seek asylum with the Fremen. I'm sending my crack team first to get there and tell them we are coming and beg for asylum. It's our last hope, otherwise we will get completely assassinated and destroyed. And then he looks over at all 5 of you and he gives you a knowing nod and look. This is something that isn't unexpected. Everyone else get packed. You will leave tomorrow. And then you hear kind of like a hubbub from the general crowd as they all kind of disperse.
I raise my hand. I have a question.
Yes, Callie?
If I kind of knew somebody with the Fremen, that would help right now, right? Like, if I could get us some
Yes.
deets on the inside. Okay, well, I know some people. If my group went to help kind of get us in there, I feel like that would be a good idea.
Perfect.
Just gonna
Done!
throw that out there.
And he gestures you all to kind of circle in closer, and he has obviously selected you all because he knows you are at least semi-competent in what you do well. And then he just kind of...
Wise as a hen, of course.
If what title would we call him? Like general?
Yeah, let's go with general.
All right, I'll say General Ravine. If the Fremen do not accept us graciously, how shall we handle the situation?
Is it with an axe? I hope it's probably not with an axe, but I'm verifying.
I'm gonna... If we do any act of aggression, any following people who might seek asylum with them will get turned away. We cannot turn to aggression with these people.
Okay. No axe. Got
Plus,
it.
we are kind of going into their home. Like, we're kind of at the mercy of what they want, so we should probably be nice.
We have ideas of their numbers, but they're only from distant, long lost, like, knowledge. There could be millions of them that we don't know. At the moment, we peg their populace at 1,000, but that's only a mere guess. You have to go out there and convince them to let us join them and stay with them. We've packed whatever we think you need into these bags. And then he gestures over to a woman. She comes up and she hands each of you a quote-unquote go bag, and I'm going to send what's inside them in the group chat.
Oh, exciting! Would we also know, like, how far, like, how long of a journey it will take us to get there?
Sure. So you know, one way is probably going to take about a day and a half.
Okay.
So, in your bag, you have one anti-fatigue pill, which will remove 1 level of exhaustion, a small amount of spice, which, because of its foresight capabilities in the novel, I will grant each player 1 advantage roll using their spice. They each have 1 thumper, which is a device that hits the ground and can be used to summon worms. A still suit, which they require for traveling outside in the desert. A minute amount of water, which equals about 100 milliliters. 2 still tents split between their 5 bags. And 3 days of rations, and of course whatever they already have in their inventory. So they'll have enough food to go to the camp and back in case they are rejected.
Worst case scenario, I do have good berry prepared at all times.
What is our numbers? How many refugees are left?
Perfect. I would say there's around 50 of you at the moment.
All right.
But you know that there's others scattered around in other sections and other caves around the area. And only your section has been found out at the moment. For sure. So, where are we at? So, as he nods to all of you, he says, I've put a map in your bag, Zamia, because I know that you are familiar with these caves and you will be able to find your way forward.
One can
Now-
hope.
Perfect. Only use the spice if absolutely necessary. It's worth 1,000 times its weight in gold. Now suit up, and I hope that I will see you soon. And then he kind of nods to all of you, and he departs off towards his quarters. The woman who handed you the bags stands before you. She is the still suit engineer that you all know very well. Her name is Matchette Gunlay. She's the one who does the final checks every time any of you have left the caves. She is currently donning the still suit, and a still suit is the suit that conserves all of your water, so that way you don't lose any to the air once you set out into the desert. Any of your, water once you set out into the desert. So she is wearing the still suit. She never takes off. And she slowly but surely will be, like, throughout this next conversation, taking out your still suits and helping you put them on and, like, equipping you and, like, putting in your little nose straw things.
She never
name.
she never takes it off. That's probably really stinky.
Well, it's collecting everything.
That's
and reusing.
Just don't comment on it. It's okay.
I won't. I'm sorry.
She looks over at you and she's like, you should never take it off.
Well, no,
The
not
water is case
not
enough.
outside, but like in here, I feel like it's
Even
okay.
in here, like the screens and the measures we have in place, like they aren't working. And then you see she like puts an arm on Ud and she's like, I will miss you.
I cannot hear you at
Yes.
all.
Try
I
again.
will
What
miss
happened?
you as well.
And she kind of like grasps you, like one hand on your neck, like one hand on your shoulder, and she says, do not take your nose piece off for any reason in the desert. And then she kind of like looks over at everyone else. She's like, neither of you either. I don't want you losing any water to the plains and desert.
What if it itches?
Yeah, don't take it off, Ud. I swear I told you 1,000 times. Please, just do this one thing for me. And then
if I
she's
have
like,
to sneeze?
I know you're a little, I love you. And then she hands you 3 still suit patches. And then she turns to the rest of her friends, the rest of Ud's friends, and she hands each of you 3 still suit patches each as well. So make sure to keep track of that. And basically what a still suit patch does is, each individual time that you get hit, it will repair the hole in your still suit.
Okay.
Yes. So she looks at all of you and she's like, don't tell anyone I gave you this. I will get in lots of trouble once we all join up again.
I mean, we seem to be the frontier salvation for the refugees, so I imagine us being equipped with the utmost protection is probably beneficial.
Honestly, we could just blame Callie on it.
Hey.
Yes, that's also true. Let's just blame Callie, okay?
Come on, guys. I'm just testing you.
I'd puts his hand up and he's like, could I just cast mending also?
There, I did not think this through.
That makes a bit of sense. I will say that.
It's okay, you know we're
is
never
that a
gonna get
cantrip or a
hit.
spell, Emily?
It's a cantrip.
Fuck me. Okay, yeah, you can just cast fucking mending. I hate you.
You can also say
Do you
that.
want me to swap it out for
Yeah.
something? I can just swap.
Yeah.
Here, I don't have mending anymore. I'll swap it
Yeah,
out for
okay,
something.
You don't have mending.
I
Thank
just
you.
hit randomize on
appreciate you.
D&D Beyond for this character anyway, so I'm not attached to anything.
When I helped Charlene with her character, I specifically didn't choose create food and water because I'm like, that destroys the entire concept of this unit.
Yeah.
Sarah said
Yeah.
no water spells.
Yeah.
No water
Yeah.
spell.
I don't have any water spells.
On that note, should I get rid of Goodberry then?
No, good berry's fine. Good berry's
Okay.
fine. Water
Doesn't
is
do
like a
water,
whole
just does
different
food.
thing. Yeah,
Mhm.
water is just food.
As Mariette and Odd are having their moment, I'm gonna walk up to Kamla and take your hand and sort of look you in the eye and give you a nod. And when I take my hand away, my bag of spice is in your hand.
Aww. I look down. You're always too generous with me, my dear. And I'll put it inside my still suit near my boob.
Near your titty.
Now it'll smell like cinnamon.
Ow.
That's what it smells like.
So Mariette, she looks over at all of you. She's like, please don't take any unnecessary risks. I want you all to arrive there, and I want you all to save us all. I'd rather not die in this cave. Attacked by the Sardaukar, that'd be very, very, very uncomfortable.
No pressure, though, of course.
No pressure, no. But lots of pressure. I don't want to die. And then
I'll
turns
keep an
like
eye
that,
out
she's
on
like-
Ad for you.
She turns like that. She's like, don't make any mistakes. And then she kisses you on the cheek.
I'd blushes if Dragonborn can blush.
Your
Sure,
scales
why
get a
not?
little
Sure,
pinker,
Why
yeah.
not? The scales get a little pink.
Man, everybody's being so cute today.
Would you like me to
says. She's just like, everybody's just being really cute. I appreciate it. I'm just watching this all, just like, aw, aw.
I was going to offer to ruin it, but
I mean, you can
Okay,
if you
good.
want to. It's okay. What were you gonna do though?
I was going to throw an axe at something.
Oh God,
And
that
then
sounds
that-
awesome though.
And with that, all of your still suits are properly put on your bodies, and you all head out into the desert. Well, not into the desert, but into the sandstone caves that lead your way to the open desert and then to the Fremen. You pass through layers of sheeting that keep in the moisture and collect condensation as you exit your base and enter into the raw rock. Walking through the crevasses of rock, you pass through caves following the map you were given. And I would like Zamia to roll for map skills.
So survival.
Survival!
Survival.
Yeah.
Question.
Yeah?
I don't think it'll pertain, but I do have Natural Explorer with the thing for desert. So I don't
Let's-
think it
yeah.
helps right now, but
I would say let's use that, because we'll say that you've explored these caves before, because you've been here for a couple weeks. You would have had the chance to wander these walks already.
okay, so my proficiency bonus is doubled then.
Ooh.
Heck yeah! Lead the
So-
way.
That is a 20. a lot. Hold on.
27.
Oh my god, was that a nat 20 or did you?
No, I rolled an 18 on
Oh
die
my
plus 6 plus
God.
3.
Not
Wow.
bad. All right, so you are able to like pick the quickest and swiftest route along the path, and following the path, you walk through. You see beautiful, stalactites, stalagmites from days gone by. You see crystals of like diamonds and amethyst into the rock walls as you walk through this cave. And then you get to a cliff.
I hold up my hand and stop the rest of the party
I've
before
been, like,
anybody can bump into anybody else.
I've been like following behind, like checking sixes and stuff with my las gun up, so I just like stop and do the arm thing as well.
I
I
will like
bump
to
into someone for sure.
I would like to
In front
say
of
that
you-
every once in a while she starts sniffing the air to like see which direction is the right direction to go.
Nice.
In front of you is a crevasse. It's about 10 feet across, and you can tell that the other side is the end of the network of paths you were following here and leads into the open desert. You see beside you the remnants of an old broken rope bridge hanging down the side of this cliff. On your left and right, you see the sheer rock face as far as the eye can see. The drop below you is more than 100 feet.
Is there any ceiling above us?
No.
So it's just
Like I would say, the top of the cliff, we'll say, is about 50 feet further, but it still does the same end in front of you.
Zamia, this seems like your purview. How do you suppose we should get across?
Well, my people would just leap, but I don't think you all can leap as far.
Definitely not.
How far is it?
10 feet across.
What if you leapt with a rope? We could tie it off on the other end.
I could try that, yes. I'll
Shall
pull out
we
one
try?
of my.
And if you have the rope attached to you, if you don't make it, we can all hold on and ensure that you do not plummet to your death.
I am very heavy, so please.
Perhaps I can help you out, maybe give you a launching off point with my hands. Would that be helpful?
Sure.
Gives you the help action, roll with advantage, I don't know.
Yeah. Let's do, would you like to do athletics or acrobatics, Zamia?
Athletics, please.
Make it guidance
All
as
right.
well, Sara, which would give her plus D4.
I want to get the advantage for this one.
Oh, I needed that. Hold on.
Perfect.
Yay!
Advantage. Perfect.
Okay, so the first roll
Yeah.
was a 6 plus 7, but the second roll was an 18 plus 7, so 25.
Ooh, beautiful.
As I grab the rope and leap without tying it around me, very confident in my
Yeah.
skills.
So you get a nice little boost from Kamla. You soar over the ravine. Everyone does a little gasp as you land in a majestic fashion. Maybe you do like a duck roll, and then you stand up and you look over your shoulder and you're like, nailed it. Or whatever you feel Zamia would say. You're
I knew
on the
I
other
would
side
do
with
it
the
right.
rope. Yeah, there you go. That's it.
Very egotistical.
Perfect. So you're on the other side. You have a rope. Are you going to tie it off? What's your plan?
Is there anything to tie it off with? Like
Yeah,
something-
you can see there's the posts dug into the rock of
Right.
the other side of this broken bridge.
All right, I'll tie it onto that, but I will also hold on to the other end just in case my knot tying skills aren't great.
Perfect.
I mean, they're perfect, but just in
Yeah,
case.
I'm not gonna have you roll for knot tying. I'm just gonna say that with these both levels of safety, it's going to work. Now, how are we getting across this string of rope? What is our plan?
Yeah, are we like tight roping? Is that what we're like? We're walking across the tightrope? Is that what's happening right now? Because
It'll probably be easier
that's a
to
choice.
grab on and shimmy or rope between your legs and hands. The heaviest
Okay.
should go first to ensure that the rope is sustainable.
Oh,
yeah,
that's a
are you
good
tying it off
idea.
on your end too, or is
Yeah,
someone just
on the
holding
same
on to
post,
it? Okay,
yeah.
It'll
okay.
have to be, otherwise someone's just gonna like
Yeah.
Let it go.
Can
Boop.
swing.
swing and hit the wall.
It'll be fine.
Callie, I feel like you could tightrope if you wanted to. You're very agile.
Well, I don't know. I just kind of like, oh, shucks. I don't know. I mean, I probably could, though.
What
I
were
don't
you
know
going
if
to
you
say?
want... You should go first, Ud.
Oh, I'm so scared.
I'll go first.
But
I'll
also,
ensure
I
the
feel
safety
it's
of others.
10 feet though. I feel like I could jump it though, because like I've got a 30 speed. So if I've got the run up,
Higher height.
I'm looking at the rules right now. It says it's your strength score. When you make
But
a
your
long
strength
jump,
Determines how far
Yeah.
you can jump, yeah.
I mean, if you want to try to just jump it,
I don't
want to
jump it. I don't, with the history that I have
I'm
with
just
rolling, I
saying.
don't want to.
You're probably
Um,
gonna do it better if you don't.
As
I think-
rope that's there and
I'd,
safety.
I'd will like try to sloth it.
And as he like gets down to the rope to sloth it, Kamla's gonna give him like a hearty pat on the back and cast guidance so that you can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one ability check.
I can't tell if that's a character thing or it's just Emily rolls like garbage.
You can do it. I believe
Yeah, I
in
would
you.
say you can do your choice again of rolling athletics or acrobatics.
Gonna be athletics, cause strong boy. 17 without the guidance.
Yeah, you do it. I would say with guidance.
I rolled a 4 for the
slap
guidance. So.
Just like
21.
sends you forward, and you just kind of like you look like how hamsters just are like very fast for their size. Like they just always kind of look like they're on Red Bull. You kind of just like skitter across this rope like you're a hamster, but like hanging upside down.
Do you have one for me, Kempa?
Of course, enough for everyone to go around. But for this one, I'll like cup your face in my hands and plant one on you. And cast guidance again, because it's a cantrip.
Yay!
Hey.
I'll like strap my rifle around my back and then do the like crawling upside down on the rope across. And I got a 10 plus. Ooh, here we go.
Plus
3,
one.
so I got
Oh, okay.
13.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so I would say you slowly make your way across, but there's no big like moments. You get your way over there.
I'm a human amongst all of these superhumans.
These
Zami is
assholes.
tapping her foot impatiently.
Okay, I guess it's my turn, huh? So I should just go? I don't know. I'll just go. It's
I
fine.
believe in you. And I like give you a knowing nod and cast guidance.
Oh. I knowing nod back. I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna go. I'm going to do acrobatics because it's a +5 versus even though I have proficiency in athletics, it's still only +3. That was a nat 20!
Didn't even need it.
So I think what this looks like, you just tightrope across this. I would say you like test it with maybe like your hand or your foot, and then you just kind of walk across.
I'd like at the end, near the end of the rope, I would like to do like a little cartwheel off of the rope and onto the rest of the ground. Like that was really fun.
All right, Kamla.
I'm gonna untie now my end of the rope, tie it around myself, and I'm gonna like Tarzan across.
And hit the
Okay.
wall.
Smart.
Are you sure?
I
That's how you would do it in spelunking.
am sure.
Yeah, true. You just
Roll
hope it doesn't
for
hit you in the
damage.
face.
Roll a d8, and then that'll be the damage of the wall bonking you.
What if I don't even know how good I acrobatics my way? What if I do
Acrobatics. It's a hard DC, but acrobatics, Char.
good? Okay, I got a 17.
Fuck you. Okay.
Land like
say-
foot first so that you land like stomping on your foot.
Char, I will say you take 1 damage and you just get a nasty bruise, and then that's it.
All right. Can someone... Oh, wait, that's not my voice. Can someone pull me up, please?
Yeah.
I start pulling it up.
All of us together.
I will help
Thank you,
as well.
thank you.
I'll try. I'm not very strong. I tried. I helped a little bit. I like near the tail end. I was like, oh God, that was. We got you.
With everyone helping, you managed to pull her up. And now, next to this broken bridge, are we moving forward into the desert?
I gather my rope back first.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Yeah. Before we go out into the desert, I'd like to make a point of wrapping my 100 milliliters of water in like some sort of cloth to keep it more insulated in the bag, to try and prevent any evaporation that may occur.
Okay, so it is like in a flask, so you will be fairly safe in terms of like evaporation.
Okay,
But
I do it anyway.
It is, yeah, it's like it's good like condensation. Like it's a good call. I'm not gonna fight it. All right.
Cool.
So, following this next cavernous path, you are ushered out into the desert. With the direction you are headed across a great, flat expanse of sand. You see a very far walk before the next rock face that you can see in a haze on the other side. Now, I would like everyone to roll perception.
Perception.
Perception, you say?
Not great.
Damn it, I got a 2. That's a 5.
I have a
Perception.
+7 to this. Oh, nat 1. Damn it.
21.
18.
8.
Okay, what was your roll, Nikki?
14.
14. All right. So, I would say Fiona, Camlin, you're kind of just sticking around. You're just kind of thinking back to that crevasse you just crossed. And Zamia, you start to hear something. You're not quite sure what, but you can see that it sounds a little different than what you heard in the cave. And like once you're out in the desert, it shouldn't sound different.
I will say, just in case this matters, I do have
Yeah?
blind sight for 10 feet.
That's not it. You're good.
I know,
Um,
but just for future.
Damn, we should have had one of us have that.
Don't have that option.
Callie, you start to hear a very rhythmic, like whooshing and thumping. You look over and you see a thopter coming directly at you in the distance.
Oh God! There's the thopter.
So, for those listeners who don't know, a thopter is short for an ornithopter, which is an aircraft. It's capable of sustained wing beat flight, so it's kind of like a bird helicopter. And it's the primary mode of transportation on the desert planet Arrakis. And it's just kind of like when you're not afraid to be seen.
We
So
should
they're
run-
clearly
run
the
to
bad
rocks.
guys.
Let's run to the rocks as quickly as we can.
Yeah, that's a good
I'm
idea.
gonna, like, motion for everyone to just try to sprint towards the next rock formation.
That is in the very far distant and across open sand.
Oh,
I mean,
Sorry,
It's very
so
far.
For
We
reference, we're talking like maybe like a 3-hour
Okay.
walk across
And how far away is
open
the
sands
ornithopter?
away. We're talking like 5 minutes before it. Maybe not 5. Maybe like 3 minutes before it lands. And
so
it's
we
gonna
should
land, like,
cover
right where you
ourselves
are.
in sand so it can't see us, and then wait for them to get out, and then we can get them.
Alright, hi.
I will cast Pass Without a Trace, but I will technically be doing to give us a bonus on stealth, but I will technically like be using my knowledge of nomadic abilities to like camouflage us. Is
That's
how I'm
cool.
saying it.
What does Pass Without a Trace do?
It gives everybody within 30 feet of me that I choose. Hold on, I'm looking up.
like a plus 10.
stealth.
Yeah.
Yes. Including me, plus 10 bonus to dexterity stealth checks and can't be tracked except by magical means.
Hey dudes, I have a plus 11 to stealth already.
And now you get a plus 10 on top.
Yes.
I have plus 2 with disadvantage. So this is the thing I'm not good at.
Perfect. So, what is your plan then with this new pass without a trace?
I suppose we should just try to hide.
Ud was already waving at it.
I'm going.
Stop it!
Yeah.
Ud! No! You don't wave at the bad guys!
It's coming closer. It knows you're
Ud!
here now.
Quickly hide.
I stopped waving at it as soon as you started yelling at me.
Hide! You have to
We're
hide.
hiding?
Yes, they're bad.
Okay.
While we're
I cast
hiding,
blur on
starts
myself.
to land in your vicinity.
I'm gonna like set up in a flat on my chest, like rifle aiming at them position and try to hide. Well, if they approach us, someone else can talk and I can provide like overwatch.
I'm gonna... Oh, go ahead.
No, go for it.
Okay, I'm going to put my cloak over myself and then kind of like dig a little bit in the sand and try to make myself look like, because it's like a tan cloak, so I'm gonna just look more like the sand, but I'm also gonna have my short sword underneath, just like ready to go, just in case.
I believe we want to do the hide action, is what we're saying.
Yes,
Yeah.
is what we are doing.
I'll cast thaumaturgy, but in reality, I'm gonna have like a pouch of like rocks, and I'm gonna toss them. I'm gonna toss 3 of them, one 10 feet away, one 20 feet away, one 30 feet away, to make like a bit of a sound as if like our group is potentially moving in that direction. And then I will hide.
I can help with that, and I cast gust to make the wind like blow where that
Okay.
went as well.
And that's everyone? So I would say Ud and Kamla, what are you doing while this is happening? Like while you're casting these spells?
I'm tossing pebbles.
Yes, are you standing where you are and tossing
I'm
pebbles?
sitting. I
Oh,
sat
yeah.
down on the ground.
I'll
as soon
be
as
with
I saw
the group.
Callie like burrow down. I tried to do the same, but I did.
Yeah, I'll still be trying to be stealthy while I do it.
Let's get everyone to roll a stealth check
Group
with that
stealth.
additional plus 10.
Guys,
Oh,
guys.
Hold, please.
24.
hey friends.
What's up?
20.
Did you do a nat 1?
Crit failed.
Fuck!
Fucking Christ!
I got a 14.
Keeps happening.
Well, I got a 34, so...
Jesus. You're invisible.
I got a 25.
Would like everyone to so what was sorry, just one more time, could everyone quickly go over their rolls again?
I got a 24.
It's not plus D4. I thought it was D10, not a flat 10. I got 17.
Okay.
I got a 34.
Jesus.
I got a 25.
I got a 13,
Yeah, Emily, we
but
know.
I rolled
we know
a
you,
1.
We know you nat 1. It's okay.
You have a plus. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay, coming, this thopter lands in front of you. The wind is whipping around you. Sand is flying everywhere. And out steps 3 burly men. You instantly recognize these men as Sardaukar, fanatic warriors employed by the Harkonnens, the usurper of the dukedom of Dune. Each 6-foot-tall man with long hair wears the Harkonnen Each 6-foot-tall man with long hair wears the Harkonnen crest on a different part of their body. Walking up to all of you, well, to the one that they can see, Ud, on the left, the one wears a crest on their arm. The center one wears one painted on their chest. And on the right, they're wearing one painted on their helmet. They're staring at you, and they each pull 2 of their blades. Now.
I think I'm gonna
Yeah.
fire. I'm gonna fire immediately. And if,
Okay, well, everyone's gonna roll for initiative.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I will count it as you guys are hiding. You know what? Let's just do bonus round for you guys are hiding if you want to aim at them first as well.
Okay.
So that for hiding would be, unfortunately, one of them rolled higher than a 17, so that would be Shar, Rachel, and Nikki, who would get a surprise round.
Yeah. Okay. I got a 15 for initiative, so
7.
13.
6.
All that dust and sand in my eyes really fucked with my hand.
writing down
Shar
the initiative.
I got a
Shar
7.
and Kelly is 13. Okay.
Yeah. Wham. Okay, I can technically just give myself advantage.
Wow.
I mean, you also have spice. You can as well.
No, they don't, because she gave it to me!
Hey.
Ah!
One of my gunslinger abilities is that I can spend a crit to give myself advantage on a shot.
Cool.
That's cool.
So I was like, I don't need that. I don't need that trash. I don't need that garbage. That's for people flying spaceships. They're like, I need to see the future. But me, I'm like, I can see just fine. Thank you very much.
20/20 vision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With my one eye.
So of those of us
Initiative
that have the
modifier.
surprise round, it's
Sorry, what's the initiative modifier, real quick?
Dexterity.
Dex, yeah.
Okay, cool. That's what I thought.
Of those of us who have the surprise round, it's Callie, Kamla, and Fiona. Is that it?
Sammy.
And Zamia? Okay,
They
great.
saw me.
Oh, okay.
It's
Zamia, not
Callie,
Fiona.
Zamia, and Kamla, yeah.
Great.
I started coughing when the sand hit me, so they probably heard that.
All right, we're gonna dramatic pause here for a second while I figure out the initiative round. Let's just make some fun small talk.
Hello. Hi.
Tim, I swear to God.
Is it too late to cast disguise self and trick you?
Into thinking that you're one of the Harkonnen.
Nope. Okay.
I can also disarm people, but you said they brought out 2 weapons, so I'm gonna try to hit any of them that only has 1 weapon. And this is Fiona would be very excited because this is why she kept getting you guys to train as hard as she tried to get you to train, even if you didn't want to.
Hey now.
I remember that day when someone made a plushie of themselves in hopes that it would confuse me into thinking that all of you were there.
Zamia was always there.
Yeah.
She made sure to be the best.
Wait, sorry, what was your initiative, Nikki?
6.
Oh.
God, we rolled so bad.
Yeah, you
Hey
guys
now.
did that great.
Hey, now I got a 15. That wasn't too bad.
That's
What a
Great.
14.
So, for surprise round, we will have, because that was Zamia, Kamla, and Callie. So, wait, what?
So Callie first. Out of the 3 of us.
Yes, Callie first.
Okay, so if there's one that's really close to, I'm assuming I'm near Ud since he tried to hide like me. So if there's the closest one to him, I would like to go up to them and take a big old whack with my sword. Wow, I can't speak anymore. Sword. My sword. I'm gonna do that. And they're close to him, so I'm assuming I get sneak attack on that one.
Yeah, let's do it.
Heck yeah, bud.
You also have
And-
advantage because you can't see.
Right. I'm going to grab 2 d20s and do it at the same time.
Good luck.
All right. So that is, how much do I get plus? Okay, plus 8. So it's a 23 to hit.
Perfect, that hits. And you're attacking the one on the left or the one in the middle?
Whatever one is closest to Ud and myself.
I would say they're both around this, like all three of them are kind of just triangulating on Ud.
Okay, well, I assume I am on either the left or right side of Ud, so I am going to do either the left or right one. You may choose whichever one you see fit, since there is not a map in front of me.
Perfect, let's do the one on the left.
Okay, and then I'm going to roll for damage, and it's 1d6 plus 5, and then I'll do the sneak attack damage as well.
Perfect.
It's just 3d6 now, I think. So I think, yeah, let's just do that. Let's do all of them.
Yeah.
So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 damage!
Nice.
And then I would like to...
17.
Yes, I go up and I'm like, don't touch my friend, you little shit. And I just slash them in their back, and then I would like to use my bonus action to disengage and get the fuck out of the way.
I love that. You're like, fuck you, also fuck my friend up, bye.
I said, don't you touch him.
Perfect.
Hi.
So you slash the one with the icon on their arm, and he looks at you and he's like, bitch. And then you disappear and he's like, where'd that bitch go?
You can't see me, it's too sandy out here.
It's too sandy. Next up is Fiona.
Am I? I thought we were in
Wait,
surprise
no,
round.
not Fiona.
I think it's me.
Yes.
And then it's
sorry.
Zamia.
Camelot.
All right. How far away are they?
I would say at this point they're like 15 feet away.
15? Okay, great. So
Yeah.
from this spot, Kamala begins to cast Bane on all three of these creatures, meaning that they must make a charisma saving throw. And she just says, "You do not want to do this, my friends," as she does this.
What do they have to beat?
15.
15. All right.
I hope they're super not charismatic.
I mean, they're Harkonnen, of course they are.
They can't be.
Okay, so we got a nat 1, a nat 20, and a 12.
One of them is charismatic, but the other two suck.
Yeah, the one on the left is not charismatic and he fails.
All
So,
right.
what's your AC, the DC for this?
This was 15, so two
Okay,
of
perfect.
them.
So 2 of them fail.
Which means that whenever they attack or make a saving throw, they have to roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled. So I can keep track of that for you if you like.
Sweet. So that'll be the one with the icon on their arm and the one with the icon on their chest.
Okay, great. Icon on arm and chest.
Sweet. All right. Next.
And then I'm gonna run, use my full movement of 30 feet to run as far away as I can from everybody else because we're all clustered together right now. So I'll go to the east. Yeah.
Sweet. Next up is Zania for your surprise round. Zamia.
I will sneak up behind the one that Callie hit,
Perfect.
and I will pull out my short sword and do a double slash at him.
Ooh.
16.
That does not hit.
Yeah, I didn't think it would. So second attack. Oh, that's better. That's an 18 plus 7.
That
25.
will hit. To hit?
Yeah.
That hits.
And I'm going to use my ability. Where is it? Where did it go? Colossus Slayer. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, the creature takes an extra 1d8 damage if it's below its HP maximum, which it is, which is
It
why I
is,
targeted that one.
Ranger.
I rolled terrible, but that was
But it's still damage.
9.
9 total.
damage. Yeah, I rolled bad.
Beautiful. All right, you see this warrior. He takes the damage and he looks up in your face and he's like, "Is that all you got?"
Can I use a bonus action
Yeah,
on
go
my
ahead.
surprise round? I roar back in his face and using Daunting Roar, making all 3 of them make a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck yeah!
And 2 of them have to do a -D4.
DC 14.
Wait, is this a -D4 to this too?
With any save, yeah.
Jesus.
So
Yo.
the one with the first one is
Okay.
a -2, and the second
Yeah,
one is a -1.
We got a 4, a 1, and a 13.
So all of them are frightened of me
Sick.
Cool.
until the end
I
of my
love
next
it.
turn.
I love it.
Yes.
And I just like bare my teeth and go, "Is that all you have?"
They all kind of go like, ah!
That's it.
Sweet. All right, let's get, we'll go to the top of the initiative order, which is the one on the right, which has the emblem on their head, on their helmet. They will go after Ud, which they can see.
Okay.
Ud?
Okay.
Sorry, you bungered it pretty rough.
Fair.
All right.
I believe technically, since they can still see Zamia, they get disadvantage on the attack because they're frightened.
Is it all allies or is it just?
So it'd be disadvantage -4.
No,
Wow.
-4 for this one because
No.
it's the one that saved.
Oh, okay.
But as long as they're within line of sight of Zamia,
Yeah.
The-
And we're
that
in
would
an
take-
open desert, so
Yeah,
it's gonna be hard for them
disadvantage.
to
All
not
right.
see Zamia.
All right, so we got. Okay, it's still pretty decent. We got a 10 and a 17 with disadvantage, which is +5 each, so that's 15 and a 22 to hit. Ud,
He is 15.
aw.
your AC is 15, so they're both going to hit.
Fuck.
No.
Come on, Sarah. You play a sorcerer. You know I'm a soft boy.
You got
She's
a nat
chaos,
1.
Dan.
Yeah.
Chaos, damn. She's gonna kill us.
Sorry, how much damage?
So that is 18 damage.
Woof.
That's over half my HP.
And that's the
Fuck.
one with the emblem on their head's turn.
I'm gonna start rolling up another character for this one shot.
A sandworm emerges with Emily's
The
face on it.
salmon
It's like,
yeah.
sup, guys?
You, Sarah.
Cool. Actually, I do need to. Oh, I didn't delete the. Oh wait, no, I don't delete the D4 from that, right? It's just.
Nope, you're good. Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's the one that saved.
Perfect. All right. So next up is Callie.
I'm gonna hit the guy again.
You're going to
The same
hit-
guy. The
hit
same
the
guy I
one
hit
with
before.
The arm, correct?
The arm guy, yeah.
Arm
Why
guy.
did
Fuck him
my
up.
my D&D Beyond froze? Give me 1 second. Why is this happening?
Oh.
The dream.
Hold on, I can just bring it up on my phone and then I'll roll manually. Fuck this shit. I don't understand why everything froze, but it's fine. We're gonna just
What
do
is the
it.
internet?
I don't know, but Zoom is fine apparently. It's fine. We're gonna roll to hit and it's a +8. That's fine. That
I mean,
was
yeah, that
tricky.
is fine.
21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And I'm assuming it's also sneak attack damage, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm near my friends.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Friends within 5 feet or whatever.
Yeah.
10 feet.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 23 damage! And then immediately disengage again as my bonus action.
Run
Hey, the joys of
away!
being a
I've watched Emily play a rogue for almost two full seasons. I understand how to do this.
Run
Yeah.
in, stab, run out.
You see
I don't
that-
have uncanny dodge. I'm fucking disengaging.
You see that this Sardaukar is pretty gosh darned bloodied, but the Sardaukar are not one to give up, and he is staring daggers at you. Next up is this bad boy. So he's gonna fight right back at you and try to give you a good old ass kicking.
With disadvantage.
Even
And
if
minus
he did,
D4.
He rolled a. Oh, actually, maybe this one might hit. Okay, so that would be 12 to hit.
Callie,
Does a
what's your
12
AC?
hit?
Sorry, I was reloading my character sheet. Yeah, no, my armor class is 16.
Nice.
Beautiful. So both of this Sardaukar's blades whiz past you, and he is unable to land an attack. Next up in the initiative is Fiona.
Nice. So the entire time that my allies have been doing this, I've just been like readjusting the scope and like trying to get
Nice.
feet on the sky.
Like,
Cleaning the sand out, just
Yeah.
being like, all right, hold on.
So the guy with the arm is the arm one is the one that they've been attacking, right?
yeah.
So I'm gonna try to hit with my rifle. I'm gonna pop a grip point to make this dead eye. So I've just been like focusing so much on this attack. So I get advantage. That is going to be a does a nat 20 hit? Quick cue.
Assy.
Wow.
Let's see.
This one bad boy is just getting it all, and the other two are just watching him fall.
Yup.
So that's 24 points of lightning damage as I'm just
All
shooting
right.
straight in the middle of the chest.
Yeah.
Nice.
You zoink this Sardaukar. And what was once an impressive warrior feared throughout the universe crumples to the floor, dead.
I quickly do a little scratch on the side of my rifle, and I get a grip point. I get that grip point I just spent back.
Nice.
And I'm going to turn the gun to the guy with the emblem on his head and do my second attack.
Cool.
Fuck it, I'll just re-spend that grip point to get
Is there
down.
like a grip point for killing someone? How does this work?
So as a gunslinger gets a grip back for doing a nat 20, I didn't spend one yet, so I got it back. And for killing
Shit.
someone, and for doing like, I think it's either killing someone or killing a specific foe. Oh, it's like a big
Yeah.
foe, but I got a nat 20 anyway,
That's
so I
cool.
got it back.
Yeah, you got. Yeah, it's fine.
Gunslingers are dope. So I'm gonna roll this with advantage again to shoot the guy with the emblem on his head. That's only a 16, which I think doesn't hit.
Does not hit. No.
No, so I didn't spend enough time readjusting, so I just fire. And I'm going to pick up my rifle and just like reposition myself in a different location to try to get like new vantage points.
Better angle. Yeah.
Yeah,
Next, that's everything for your turn?
that is it.
Perfect. Next up, we have the one with the emblem on his chest. Seeing his friend, his dearly departed pal, drop, he's going to go after. He didn't see where the laze fire came from. He will go after Callie and try to slicety slice with
No,
those
don't
daggers.
hit me. I'm so frail and fragile. I am such a dainty little kitty. Please, no.
Is he running? Is
I'm
he
like,
running?
kinda like waiting to like dodge out of the way. I'm just like, no. And I'll just be like, what? Unless you hit me, then I won't.
So with disadvantage, one of those rolls is a 21 and the other one is a 9. So I'm guessing the 21 hits.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Is he throwing these daggers or is he running
No,
past me?
he's slicing them. He's running and slicing them.
Do I get an attack of opportunity if he's running past me? Because didn't you disengage and run away?
I did.
You did. That is correct. That is true. Yeah, let's do it. Give me that attack of opportunity, Zamia.
Yeah, that's a good miss. It's 12.
All right.
I got sand in my eye.
That's fair.
I would say the Sardaukar slides under your passing slice and does. That's not that impressive. 6 damage to Callie
Whoa.
from one of his daggers.
Oh, boy, oh boy.
Oh.
Just a little bit of a nick under one of my leather plates. It's fine. It'll heal up in a day. It's fine.
Callie's the only one who's taken damage thus far, correct?
Oh, wait.
Took
Ud
also took a
slices,
lot.
Ud has less than 50% health. ATM.
okay, perfect.
Are you tracking
Living
how
the
many
dream.
hits they take so they have to use their patches?
No, that would be silly. What are you talking about?
I cast mending. Just kidding. I got rid of it. God damn it.
What? No, that'd be silly. All right, speaking of which, it's your turn.
Are any of my friends right by the bad guys?
I mean, one of them just stabbed me.
Yeah, one of them just stabbed you.
So I
would
think
say the
they're
other
pretty
one-
close to me.
Yeah, the other one, so we'll have the one with the logo in their chest is right by Callie, and then the one with the one on their head is right by Zamia.
I will second level magic missile them. Because then I get 4 darts, so 2 each.
Nice.
Some second level, and then mark that off. So one of them takes very nice. 9 damage.
Which one do you want to have the 9?
The one by Callie.
Okay.
And the other takes 7 damage.
Sweet.
And then I will. What can I do? I can do cool things. I will quicken spell.
Yeah. Gonna pull a Wilmer?
Yeah. I'm like, what? I can do extra things now? I'm gonna quicken spell poison spray.
Ooh.
Which one looks
ooh.
weaker at the moment?
Isn't poison spray like a cone?
It is.
So if you cone, you will hit
It's
your
a-
friends
it-
as well.
It says range is 10 feet. It doesn't say a cone though.
Poison spray?
Towards a creature you can see. Yeah, it's a target
Yeah.
spell.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Who are
Blowing
you
some
hitting?
fucking pocket sand at them.
Fuck yeah, bud. It's a Constitution save.
Con save. All right.
And they have a minus D4.
Minus D4!
Minus default.
Am I trying to be?
A 14.
Yeah. No. Neither. of those. You don't even have to roll a d4. Like.
I'm only hitting one of them. I'll hit the
Oh,
one.
okay. Well,
by
then one of them
Callie,
doesn't
I
pass.
guess. Only takes 8 damage.
That's not bad. Sorry, which one?
The one by Callie, I guess.
Cool.
She's first in my Zoom order.
That person, you're always gonna say it. All right.
That's all I can
is that
do.
your turn? Perfect. Next up is.
Oh, I'm apologizing this entire time as well. Sorry.
You don't have to apologize to them. They're trying to kill us.
They're the bad guys.
They are
Still
very
hurts.
much the bad guys.
They hurt me, and I'm now hurting them. So sorry.
Pamela?
It's me. I see Ud apologizing so beautifully, and I send a whispered word on the wind of health to his ears as I cast Healing Word at first level
Thank you.
to my poor sweet boy, healing you for 11 points of damage.
Thank you.
You're
Whoever that
welcome,
was.
my poor Ud. And then I will continue moving 10 feet further away. So I'm 40 feet away now.
Alright, Kamla, not taking any damage here. Next up, we have Zamia.
Ray, okay, so I'm gonna walk up to or stand up against the next one right in front of me and just be like, it's my turn. And then I'm going to swing my short sword twice and just do like the slash across.
Not bad.
That's a 24.
Hits.
And I will spend that superiority die. Or not superiority die, I'm not a fighter. I'll do the ranger thing.
Yeah.
That's much better. That is 16 damage to him.
Ooh, and that's the one with the line on their helmet, correct?
The one that was next to me, so I think so.
Yes, that's that one. Correct.
Second attack.
Oh,
That is a 17.
that is their AC.
Ooh, I was not sure. Yeah.
So that's 10 damage. And they are officially no longer frightened of me.
After that hit, they're like, you know what?
I can take
I
you.
can take her.
Just a little bitch. We got this. Perfect. Next up, I would need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes!
Oh no.
Including me. 40 feet
not
away.
including you, Kamla, you're right.
Oh, that's bad. That's a 10.
Oh, it's a saving throw. Sorry. So it's
Saving throw?
sorry. I was looking at my regular thing. It's better than what I was looking at.
Yeah.
That's a 7.
I got that 23.
11.
All right. So, luckily, just Zamia fails this because it's a 10 or higher, and you get partially blinded by the sand whipping in your face from these ornithopter blades, and you will have disadvantage on your first attack next round.
Does it matter that I am blind, have blind sight within 10 feet and he's within 10 feet of me?
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with no, because I'm the DM and I get to make the rules. All right, so that brings us back to the top of the initiative order, and it is the one with the the signal on their helm, and they're gonna do the exact same thing, and they're gonna ninja slide and try to swipe you with both of their super cool Sardaukar daggers. Does a yes, so he's not frightened of you anymore, so that would be a 17. Does that hit?
Me?
Yes.
Yes. I have 16.
That does hit. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Okay, cool. So you will take 8 damage
Okay.
from slicing.
I just grin at him.
Fierce. All right, next up in the initiative is Callie.
3 guesses what I'm gonna do. three guesses.
Wonder.
I'm gonna go up to Helmet Boy, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna hit him with my sword because I'm just gonna whittle away at everybody
Just
until
gonna
they're
get-
gone.
Get her all done.
Just gonna go in, take a few shots, get out. You know how it is. 14? I don't know if that hits. That might not hit.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, well, disengage! I go,
Where did he
shit!
All right. Anything else, Callie?
That was my bonus action, was to disengage, so I cannot do anything except for keep myself safe.
All right, and then the one with the one in the arm is dead, so that means it is Fiona's turn.
Is this an ornithopter model with a windshield on it?
Yep.
Does it appear that there's a pilot, or are all 3 of them the only ones that were flying this?
All 3 of them were the only ones flying this.
Alright, I'm going to try to circle around as much as I can with my third of feet movement so that I kind of get between the ornithopter and them, in case any of them try to book it. And I'm going to take a shot at Emblem on Head, because I think he's the most damaged. We're just gonna roll this flex. I'm gonna save my last crit just in case. It's a 13. I'm gonna roll with advantage.
Shit.
But
And I'd say, you can, but you can't. Because you can't play your spice.
then I'm going to shoot again. Try to take out Big Head. That's 21 to hit.
Big head.
His name now.
Big Head.
Yes. Big head.
Alright, that's gonna be a whopping 14 points of lightning damage.
All right.
How's he looking?
Bloodied.
Alright, I'm gonna hit my chest and use action surge to do it all over again.
What?
Nice.
Wow.
On head and chest, are they within 10 feet of each other?
Sorry, how far did you move away again, Rachel?
I just disengaged, so I just kind of.
I mean, like the first time when you ran away, right? Because they followed you? Or was it
I
Kamla?
literally
It was
just
you.
disengaged. I literally didn't move away. I just disengaged.
No, I mean the first time when you ran away. It was 15 feet, you remember?
We didn't. We hid, and then we literally just went towards them and hit them, and then disengaged.
Okay, we'll say that they're, within whatever feet.
Alright, and I'm going to flick on burst fire mode of my rifle and just do a sweeping cone between the two of them, and they each need to make a DC 15 dexterity.
Ooh.
Minus D4 for one of them.
Oh. Dexterity? Alright. I will roll the D4. So, what's the DC again?
15.
Okay, we got a 14 and a 18.
Ooh! Alright, so the one with the 14 takes 12 points of damage, and I gotta reload soon.
Alright, so that was the one with this emblem on their chest.
Alright, damn, not the one that I wanted to kill.
Unfortunately.
Uh,
Next up in the inn, that's everything?
Yeah, that's good. That's good for me.
Perfect. Next up, it is the one with the one in the chest. So we have Fiona. You are lying there. He's going to seize his opportunity, and he's going to come at you. That is a 16 and a 9 to hit. Does the 16 hit?
Fiona.
Fiona?
Oh, that's me. Which one? How much?
Yeah,
16.
Yeah, that is.
16. That hits?
Yeah,
Alright.
sorry.
I'll
Didn't
New
say
characters.
Say Asher.
Yeah.
So that is 13 damage.
Ew.
Ew.
Ah. They cut me. Back.
They done cut ya.
Alright, well,
Alright.
he's next.
So now he is standing over you, Fiona.
Cool.
So in close proximity. Next up is Ud.
Hi.
Okay.
They're still really fucking close to everyone. I can't do shit. Magic missile again. Second level again.
Who are you firing at?
There's still two of them, right?
Yeah, there's
The
the
two-
one,
the-
the signal on the chest and signal on the helmet.
So two and then two.
and then two?
Helmet's gonna take. Oh my God. Helmet's gonna take 7.
Ooh.
And the other one that I've already forgotten is taking 6.
Okay. Beautiful.
Then I will quicken spell. Actually, no, I don't want to quicken spell because then I have like no sorcery points after that. So I'm gonna just chill.
Cool. That brings us to Kamla. Shar, what are you gonna do?
I'm 40 feet away from where we first started. I would like to be within 50 feet of an enemy. Do I have
You
to
are
move?
within 50 feet of both of them.
Okay. So in that case, I will sniff a bit of spice from my love and take some advantage on my pistol attack against the one that has the icon on its head.
Perfect.
And if you sniff your spice Wally Ringwald style, where you just stuck your face into your cleavage.
Yeah, because it's
Oh yeah,
Right.
that's it. 17 to hit.
That is its AC. It hits.
Okay, so this is 8 damage, which is, I don't know if this matters, it's lightning
That's it.
damage.
That's it.
Oh yeah.
You fire it, it drops.
My laser gun's like, and like it kind of like sparks as the bullet flies, or the laser flies, dealing electrical damage, and the person's like, ah! You know, as like you see their skeleton and then they fall.
Oh yeah. His long hair stands up on end. Anything else?
I will move. No, I'll stay where I am.
Okay.
That's it for me.
Perfect. Sweet. I need everyone to make a dex saving throw.
Including
As
me.
The Thopter is still whipping, not you.
19. 19.
Nat 20.
11. I didn't roll that great.
I'm too focused on fighting this person.
17.
Oh, everyone passes.
Yay!
That brings us to Callie. And there's just the one left. There's the one with the emblem on its chest.
Woo! Okay, so first of all, I would like to clarify that I am a new rogue, so when I say disengage, it did not specify how far I was moving, and that is my movement, so I apologize.
You
I
could
wasn't
also
moving
been
very
saying
far.
Dodge, because the dodge gives them disadvantage.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is true, but I was kind of just trying to get away from them, like going in, taking a few shots, and disengage was what I was trying to do, but I wasn't actually specifying that I wasn't going my full movement of 30 feet, which I was not. So, we'll clarify next time. Now, for this man, how far away is he?
If you went your full movement away, he is your full movement away.
I did not
Or,
though.
I'm
I went
guessing
like
half
I went
movement.
like
Yeah,
15. I went like 15 feet.
So then he's 15 feet.
She's gone. So this boy
Oh
is
wait,
just
no, because he's right on top of Fiona. So we'll
Yeah.
say, yeah, like we'll say like 20 feet.
Okay. Let me see here. We're just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use my short bow. We're gonna switch it up because I'm gonna pull that out and just kind of shoot one over there. So let's do that. And it's right near my friend, so also sneak attack, cause fuck yeah.
Yeah.
19 to hit
That
this
hits.
boy. Amazing. And then it's literally the same amount of dice because it's literally the same amount of dice as my sword. Because sneaky bow shoot. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 30, 40, 50, 17 damage with this arrow shooting at this person.
All right, this Sardaukar is like standing on his very last legs. And next is Fiona.
So fun fact, I have the gunner feat, which means I don't get disadvantage for shooting people who are like engaged
Ah!
with me. So,
Yay!
Love
like,
that.
As we're like engaged in combat, I'm like
Yeah.
using my gun as a melee weapon to like block and stuff, and then I get one or two shots off because I got extra attack. So I'm gonna shoot once. Does a 25 hit?
That hits.
Alright, so as I like parry one of the blades away, just solid chest shot of 15 points of lightning damage.
Yep, do it, dude.
Still up?
No.
Yay! Just like that moment of like shock when they realize that I managed to get my gun onto their chest and I just pulled the trigger. Would you consider this a
cool.
significant threat?
What do you mean? Like
I get a
the
grit point
Sardaukar?
back for killing something.
Yes.
This is, yay! I got it!
Woo!
Yeah.
just like sit there and like kick the body down off of the dagger.
All right.
Should we take the thopter?
Yes, 100%.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I'm glad
That's
we're on
so
the same page.
that's such a good idea. I go over and I grab my arrow out of this man.
Well, we specifically don't. We specifically
Glad I
climb-
didn't blow it up.
As you are standing here, the rhythmic flaps of the thopter wings slow down, and you start to hear a rumbling in the distance.
Oh
Yes, 100%.
no!
Get on.
Oh no! This is really bad.
You
Okay.
see the telltale spike of sand heading directly towards you as worms are attracted to rhythmic waves. Rhythmic
Tremors?
waves on the-
You nailed it. That's a good description of it. Yes.
Did
all
we get
stand
on?
here
thing?
frozen on the sand looking at this spray as the worm come towards you, and this is where we're going to take our break.
Fuck!
See you in a bit.
Hello!
We are back.
Welcome back. There is a ginormous, or if we're saying it in D&D terms, we're talking a gargantuan
Oh god.
sandworm coming at you through the sand. You see the flying of the tail of the sand coming up as the sandworm approaches, and the ornithopter wings slowing.
Basically, just gonna like yell at everybody to get on the ornithopter as
Oh,
fast as
we
possible.
should go immediately, and I run to the. Yes, I go.
Same.
Would we know that the spice is used for? Is it used for fuel too, or is something else used for fuel?
So, spice in the Dune universe is used for like star travel. So it's like you
Okay.
can see in like where the stars are going to be because you travel at such an extreme speed when you're doing space flight.
Gotcha. Okay.
This is more. Would any of you have any kind of ornithopter flying experience?
I probably would, because I was in the military for so long.
I'm from a nomadic tribe, so probably not.
I feel
I
like
just was
Pamela
by
would
myself,
also, because you were
so.
also in the military with me.
Yeah, but more so, like, I am a medic through and through, so I don't think I would ever actually fly.
You would have been in one, but never.
I would be in it,
driving.
yeah. I know where to sit.
Yeah.
So I'll probably hop in first and then just yell as I get the ornithopter back up to speed while I'm hoping everyone's getting on board.
All right, is
I'm-
everyone
I'm-
mounting into this?
Yeah.
Perfect. So
Hey, as we leave though, like as once we're all in, can I cast Erupting Earth where the worm is?
Ooh.
yeah, sure. What do you want
Just
to
piss it off.
have happen?
Oh, do you think it just piss it off? Okay, fine. I won't.
I don't know. I'm just
Do what you
like,
want.
What does erupting?
Do what
I don't want it to eat us.
I don't care. I'm just curious.
I
Like,
mean, I
what-
feel like it's still probably
Not
gonna
familiar
try to
with the
eat us no
spell.
matter what. So,
It might you could do it in a location and it might think that's where we went.
I might as well do something else then.
oh, I'm sorry for ruining your idea.
No, but I like doing it somewhere else. But I've got Mold Earth as a cantrip, so instead I'll do that. In like a different spot. I can only do it 30 feet away from us, which isn't really that far, but
It's not
I'll try
exactly
to do that away
us.
from us.
Roll the
Yeah.
sand into a little waving.
Like,
1000%.
Okay, so but like okay, Mold Earth is if you target an area of loose earth, so
sand.
sand. You can instantaneously excavate it and move it along the ground and deposit it up to 5 feet away. So it's just like dig it
Yeah,
out,
give her.
chuck it, dig it out, chuck it, dig it out, chuck it. And it's a cantrip, so I keep on doing that to try to distract it.
you see that the worm temporarily, or not temporarily, it changes its path towards where you are moving this earth, giving you enough time for Fiona. Could you make a
Bumped
animal
roll.
handling?
Animal handling?
Machine.
What do you think? What do you think a copter?
Copter handling?
Yeah. I mean, like.
Survival? I don't even know.
Or like Arcana, if it's like military is magic in this universe.
I'll tell you, my animal handling and Arcana are exactly the same.
Well, there you go.
Camilla, little words of encouragement, please.
Oh yes, you've. Why do I keep automatically going to British?
Because I'm taking.
Yeah, we just did it in British yesterday.
You've got this. It's no problem. Just remember. And I'll like place my hands on your shoulders as I'm like helping the rest of the crew in.
Cool. So I got 2 horny, and I rolled a 4 and then a 1 on the guidance. So
Oh.
that's a 5 in total.
No! Everybody put your seatbelts on!
Get in there. Okay, so great.
Anyone
Back to military training. The
to
blue is
attempt to steady Fiona's hands,
Alright,
or
blue,
kind
guidance.
of take over steering a little bit?
Is
Yeah,
what
yes.
role is it?
We could all try and it'd be chaos.
Yeah, let's do animal handling. Let's just see how many people.
I can try.
Well,
Oh god, I don't have
Chaos.
anything to add to animal handling, so
I'm proficient in land vehicles.
I
but I don't
have-
think that helps you.
Oh, right.
I rolled a
Yes,
19.
air.
The Atreides ones are on the other side of the orthocopter. I'm used to.
yeah.
Yeah.
18 in
Did you get
animal
15?
handling.
18. So I would say, seeing Fiona struggle, both Zamia and Callie come up from opposite sides, grab the steering, and then just all of a sudden, what once was a kind of more frantic metallic whir, like calms into a gentle hum, and you're able to steer the thopter towards its destination. Now, I would like the 3 of you guys to make a perception roll.
The 3 of us
Okay.
attempting to fly.
The 3 of you
We're
who are
trying to
joining it.
fly it, yeah.
We're joint steering this copter.
At least my combat rolls are good. I got an 8.
It's okay, I only got a 10.
I should
What
cast
were we
blast.
rolling?
Perception.
Perception?
I got a nat 1.
Oh my
No!
god.
I'm very distracted.
Too much.
We're
stuff.
very
There's 3 of us
focused.
trying to run.
I don't know how to drive this thing. I'm just holding it steady so we don't crash.
I'm just
Anyone
confused how
You
it's
guys
like
can roll
an
too.
animal.
All right, I'll roll. I have a +7.
They changed the colors. I'm based entirely on the colors.
19. What do my hen eyes see?
You see 3 people. Well, you see 2 people successfully steering, and Fiona just kind of sitting in the middle, getting in the way. You also see the fuel tank about halfway to empty. So you know
Okay.
that you won't be able to make it all the way, but you do know that you can take it a certain distance towards your destination, probably like a day's, like what would have been a day's walk, only allowing, like leaving you with a few hours walk on foot, assuming that you would successfully land it without the alternative, which would be crashing it because you run out of fuel. So that's not bad.
Perfect. Yeah, I let everybody know.
Sometimes.
All right.
Perfect.
I have an idea. If when we get to the point when we don't have a lot of fuel left, we hover it a little bit above the ground. Everyone leaps out, and then we basically set it up to gun straight forward in the opposite direction of where we're going. Then nobody will be able to track the ornithopter's location in coordinates with us.
Mm.
Clever.
So let us know when it's
Okay.
almost out.
Smart.
It's like leaving false paw tracks.
Exactly.
Smart thinking.
I would say, who of Callie and Zamia wants to take over piloting this ornithopter?
Oh,
until we all
God.
jump out.
I fully get
We're
out.
just gonna
I
use your
fully
previous
not
rules.
trying
Yeah,
out.
Fiona's out.
Oh my goodness.
If it's
don't
animal
know.
handling, I can maintain it.
Yeah, I'm I only lucked with this roll. I got a 19 flat. I have +0 to animal handling.
Yeah, I'll maintain it.
Okay.
Mostly because
So-
she's very confused. It's like, how is
I've
this
never
working?
experienced. I've also never experienced this type of technology. Like I don't know how to drive this thing, so I'm very like, if I'm gonna press the wrong button, it's just gonna be the crash button, and it's gonna crash.
I'm also going to use one of my patches, and I'm going to let everyone else know if you got cut during the battle, make sure to patch yourself up.
Oh, right. And
That's
I'll
a good
do that.
idea. Yeah. I'm using one of mine.
do that.
Can I do that while I'm driving?
I can help you.
Yeah, I'm the medic. I'll do
A
it.
tender moment between Kamala and Zamia as Kamala patches Zamia's still suit. Like, I will say that the Ornithopter is designed to not necessarily require still suits inside, but it is always a good idea to continue wearing them for safety. I'm gonna fast forward through this Thopter journey, and I'm going to fast forward to the point where we are, I guess, jumping out of this Thopter and pointing it in a different direction.
Yeah.
How long were we in it for?
At least an hour?
At least an hour.
Yay!
That's short rest territory right there.
I'm gonna use 3 of my hit die.
Do I get a short rest if
No, I'll
I'm
use 2.
Yeah.
focusing on driving? Okay.
Fuck yeah, bud! Back to max health.
Nice.
Oh wow. I did not need to roll that last one.
A. Also back to max health.
I had, after rolling 2 hit dice,
I
had
am
one health
also back to max health.
left. Same.
Yay.
And I think I got my second wind flap back? Yes. I know how fighters work. Hey.
I got my roar back.
But everyone patches up their still suits. We have a beautiful moment of maybe Callie taking the wheel a little bit while Zamia takes a quick rest from driving. Zamia takes it
Oh my
back.
god. Okay.
Panic!
Zamia takes it back, and we are hovering above a, we'll say we are following a cliff side, following the length of the cliff, and then we will veer out into the sands to try to send it in an opposite direction. But let's get a dex or acrobatics roll, or I guess we can do athletics for anyone who's jumping out of the Thopter, and we will get another animal handling roll from Zamia, who's directing the Ornithopter in a different direction.
I got 10.
I got a 22 athletics. I'm fucking epic.
21 acrobatics. I do a flip.
I do it in tandem with Callie because I also got a 21 acrobatics.
Let's do it at the same time. 1, 2, 3.
You guys like miraculously land. 0 dust is kicked up.
We're
Nice
so
superhero
cool.
land and so much sand.
I like military run off of the, or run out of the Ornithopter and then like land on a knee and I'm like, damn it. I'm alright.
Zamia, how'd you do?
I got a 14 for the flying, and then a 17 to jump out.
Perfect. So I'll say that you are, you managed to send the Ornithopter off in the opposite direction, dissuading anyone who might be following you, and you land likewise outside of the Thopter onto this edge of the cliff face.
Can I have it pointing towards a known city, though? So it looks like it's actually going somewhere, not just towards a random direction.
Smart. For sure. So we shall say that it heads off in the direction of known Harkonnen base off the cliffs to your south.
Awesome.
Sweet. Let me just catch myself up on the notes here.
Zamia, thank you so much for taking the reins there. I don't know what happened with Fiona, but I greatly appreciate it.
I'm still quite confused. How can I calm a ship? Is that's what it is, right? I don't.
I think with technology like this, you kind of have to, when you're trained to fly it, you kind of have to treat it like it was alive. You can't be too hard on it or else it will break.
But
you also can't be too gentle or else it just won't do anything at all, so...
The only reason why I'm good with animals is so I can catch them easier, because the prey is easier to catch.
Oh, well, I mean, well, maybe they don't know that. That's, they don't know that. They think you're great until you eat them, so maybe that's kind of what happens with this inanimate flying object. I don't know.
Can I eat a thumpter?
I don't... You can definitely try, I just don't think it's gonna go very well.
Chase after it. See if
An
you
impressive feat for sure.
Well, if we find another thumpter, I want to try.
As
Oh boy, I want to watch that happen.
you all are having this conversation as you are following this cliffside. Zamia, I would say that you take back out this map that you were using earlier, and you see that you were very successful in steering this ornithopter towards where you had to go. You see that just up to your left, there is a point of interest on the map. Walking along the side of this cliff, you see a ravine appear around the same place on your map.
Oh, there's a ravine here.
It looks better than the other ones you have passed. The floor appears to be just stoned. It's maintained, and there's little sand that has blown in. What do we do?
There's a ravine here, perhaps somewhere we could go safely for a while without being noticed.
Yeah, I think we should need to rest.
I will say
soon.
that it is like a ravine, like pathway. Like you do see that it goes quite far in.
We should probably rest soon. I mean, you're the expert. I don't know when the sun is supposed to go down.
Does the sun ever go down? It feels like it doesn't. I will use... Hold on. Nope, that's not helpful. Hold on. I'm trying to find the thing that's helpful. I have something somewhere that I think
swear
maybe
I'm helpful
helps.
somehow.
Yeah.
A mood.
Okay, I just have that we can't be lost and I'm alert. But that's fine. I'll just look around for a place that we could potentially call up to rest for the evening. Is that perception?
Can't hear you, Sarah.
Get a perception. What are we we're looking for a safe... What are we specifically looking for?
Somewhere that's we can hide and sleep?
What are the characteristics of a place like that?
A cave?
There's
Or-
cover.
A tent?
We have a tent. We can put our.
Yeah.
Is our
No one
tent
will see our
camouflageable?
tent.
Yeah, it is sand covered. So I'll give this to you. Like you can tell that this ravine is maintained. So you know that it's maintained by someone.
Oh.
So
Do we believe the Fremen are here?
you know that it's not. Let's roll a history check.
All right.
All of us?
Wants to.
That's a 5 minus 1.
24!
Ooh, that's a 2.
That was
4.
a natural 1.
All right.
18
so
minus
Camila.
1. 17.
All right, maybe Camila and Ud, you look at this pathway and you realize that this looks older than anything Harkonnen. So from this, you can imply that this is definitely Fremen architecture, and this is definitely Fremen maintained. And you will say that there's no sand in here, so someone must have checked it and maintained it within the last hour.
Hello?
Should we wait
I'll
outside?
tell everyone. The Fremen are definitely the ones taking care of this, I would assume.
All right, everyone.
Hello?
Joe,
Yeah.
No hostility, but be on guard.
Hi, we're friends.
How do I know this?
That's a good point. You really
We're not-
don't, do you?
We're not foes, that's how.
Yeah, we're not gonna hurt you. We are trying to get help for our group. We need a place to stay for the night. We're hoping we're not intruding, if that's okay with you.
The code word.
Oh god, there's a code word. In my
And-
time, would I know anything about Freeman stuff and code words?
I will say that at this moment, looking down the cavern, you and with your knowledge of Freeman, you've never known the use of any code words,
Oh.
but you also know. Oh.
Do you
Guys,
need
it's
to
fine
text
with
it
you.
to me? I don't know.
We stumped the DM, guys.
Oh no.
Oh, the DM is stumped. So you, you
Good
know
shit.
that, neither. Fuck me! Oh my god, people of the Harkonnens, nor native folk, nor Fremen, nor House Atreides, no one. Code words aren't used. Code words aren't a thing that is common, and if someone were to ask for a code word, they aren't asking for code word.
What?
I roll insight.
All right, yeah, sure. Roll insight, Kamala.
Want something else, I think. They don't want a code word, guys.
We have water.
Oh, that's maybe what they want.
15.
You figure out that what Rachel's saying is probably right.
They usually, if it is the Freemen, sometimes they wear these things on their neck to show how much water they have. It's like a show of wealth and stuff too. So if it is them, they really want the water for sure. But I don't know if we should give the water, because what if we need the water?
Have we been?
I'm
drinking
saying
our
this
water?
quietly as well.
Dune Master, have we been drinking our water?
Dune
Oh,
Master.
yeah, say that again, Kelly. No,
that.
your still suit will
Sorry,
have provided
Dune Daddy.
enough water for you.
Dude, Daddy Sarah!
Oh my god.
Your still suit will have provided enough water, and you won't have touched the water that you were given before you left yet.
They want water, I will provide them some water. Not all of mine, but
I will give mine.
If we can
you need to
All
have some of
We
it.
need to have some of it offside just in case we need it for emergencies.
Here is my thought. If one of us show water, and then we can use the others to refill it, so that we all equally give a piece of our own water. But he doesn't know, whomever this person is, they do not know that we have multiple.
Okay.
Otherwise,
do we
they will
wanna-
get greedy.
Do we want to pinky swear that we will actually share our water with everybody to make it equal? Because
Is a pinky swear where you cut off a pinky if you don't do it?
God no, it didn't.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Lamia!
Callie, not all of us are thieves.
Listen.
Our word is our word.
Okay, but I just want to make sure, because I don't give things to people that I don't know very well very often, and this is a big deal because we're in a desert. Okay, it's fine. I'll trust you guys. Hey, we have some water. Do you want water? I'll just give mine. I'll just hand it.
So, you're in the middle of a ravine. So, are you just holding it out to display? I'm guessing, right?
Yeah.
Because you can't see this person.
Yeah.
You have water?
Yeah, if you want it, can we come in? Like, where you... I don't know where you are, because I can't see you, so can we... Like, meet you, please?
And, all of a sudden, you hear scuttling from your right. And in front of you is a 5-foot tall man in, what's that color? Sand-colored robes. And he, looks at you skeptically. You'll give us water?
You can have this. Yeah. Take it.
He reaches out his hand and he touches the water.
You can check it. I didn't do anything weird to it.
Takes the water.
You say you have.
Right?
I mean, I do pranks and stuff, but I wouldn't do it to water. That's really, really rude.
This is a gesture of good faith. This is the only remaining water we have. Please let us pass.
Who are you?
I'm Ud.
We are representatives of House Atreides. We are on a mission to find safe haven.
I don't care for those great houses and their battles.
I assure you that we are avoiding battle.
I can vouch for them. I used to run with some of your crew back in the day. I used to help you guys fight. I don't know if you know this one guy. He used to kind of just chill on his own. His kind of has like a big cloak. I don't know if you recognize him. Just like winking at him.
Also wearing a cloak.
Yeah, it's like no, it wasn't the same tan as yours though. It was like a darker brown. And he also had like this eye patch, so I don't know if you recognize him. Maybe you would know. He was pretty cool.
You mean Marcus?
Wait, you know General Ravine?
You know him? Well, that's not who I was talking about. I was talking about somebody else, but we know Marcus too.
But Marcus the Second who wears the robe.
Oh, so not our Marcus.
There's another Mark. How common?
How come Marcus is a very common name apparently? And that's pretty cool.
You're from
Well,
Arrakis,
one's-
so you know
one-
Marcus?
One's with a K and one's with a C, right?
Yeah, totally.
It's completely different. It's a completely different Marcus.
Okay.
Um,
I'm like, did Sarah remember that the guy's name was Marcus?
no. Sarah pulled the name out of her butthole. That's what just happened.
That's great. Yeah, it's totally Marcus, and you
Marcus?
should- yeah, he was my good bro back in the day. I used to hang out with him all the time. You should totally let us hang out with you and let all of our friends come too, because they're great.
We will be taking a large amount of danger inviting you in. We cannot, with this danger comes lots of risk to our secrets and our way of life. I am concerned that by taking you in, we will endanger our whole group.
We would be really quiet. We wouldn't let anybody know that we were here.
I am very quiet.
I assure you that we do not come as freeloaders. My paramour herself is a skilled medic. We would provide security with our presence. We are only 50, and I do not know an accurate number of your people, but it would be a small drop, but we would carry our load.
And Kamala says, yes, Zamia is a skilled scout, a ranger. She may be able to provide some assistance as well. All of us come with quite a set of skills. We would be very grateful if you would take us in.
That's pretty cool, too.
Hi.
Amy is purposely not talking, by the way, because she sucks at charisma.
And I would, since I have hung out with you guys before, I will make sure everybody follows how you guys run things. I would make sure they have the proper etiquette, and it's gonna be great. Trust me.
And
Please.
this man, he turns towards Kamla and he says, "You would teach us your ways?"
Oh, yes.
I don't see why not.
No problem. I can teach you how to heal even the most grave wounds. I have been surgeon for many years.
And then he looks all of you over, taking an extra long pause at Ud, and then finally settles on Callie and looks you in the eyes. He says, "Will you act as dignitary? That's the word,
Designate?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Diplomat?
That's
I
the
know
word
many
I'm
D
looking
words
for.
that mean a variety of things.
Yes.
Diplomat. You will act as diplomat for your people,
Sure, yeah. I can do that.
and the water which he was holding in his hand, he takes and he grasps with both hands, and he says, "Follow me." And he leads you partially down this cave and then to the right, in which looked like a tiny crevice, but as you walk through, you duck a little bit and you emerge into a giant cavern, and you pass through the same kind of plastic humidity shields that you had in your own camp back home, or back in your temporary lodgings. And as you walk through, you see a giant pool on your right. What looks like thousands upon thousands upon thousands of gallons of water.
Oh
And
my
he
God.
turns and he looks at you and he says, "Your water joins us." And he pours the water that you have given him into this giant vat of water, and he gives you the same kind of ring that he ports around his neck, and he gives it to you to put around yours as a form of currency or value to that which you give to this community. And he says, "This way." And you all follow him into a giant... The cavern even opens up further, and you see multi-layered housing of all sorts of people. In front of you is a marketplace with stalls and people selling food and vegetables which you had not imagined would grow in such deep desert. And you see skewered Maudibs, which are these leaping rabbity mice things, which actually are a real thing, which I completely forgot how to explain, but I can picture in my brain, listeners. I can picture it.
Has it been a while since we've had something like this for food?
I
Oh.
would say that as soon as you landed on this planet, it was like dry. You since landing on this planet have never seen any kind of plant life. You have never seen any kind of anything to this extent. Everything has always been enclosed. You have water shipped in from different planets and that sort of thing. This is a kind of lush and a kind of life that you haven't seen on this planet.
Zamia's stomach growls and she just looks at the meat and she's like, "How does your currency system work?"
And then he just looks at you and he says, "Anything you may have." And the man, seeing this man gesture over, comes over and gives you a kebab. And
Fiona just says capitalism. Ugh.
Oh, so you see more Fremen than you ever imagined seeing. And over your period, slowly installing yourself among the Fremen people who have this distinct blue eyes from their exposure to the spice. You slowly but surely over the years also develop this same blue tint, knowing that these are now your people. You are now among them. You contact your leader back at the base. Your whole team joins you in this community, open-handed. You make friends and set yourself up to flourish. But soon, you start hearing of Muad'Dib, the legendary Kwisatz Haderach, and you know your life will be flung into upheaval again. If you want to learn what happens next to the Fremen and the refugees of House Atreides, check out Dune. Not a sponsor! Hey! By Frank Herbert, or see the film adaptation gracing theaters. I hope you all had fun on our desert adventure.
Yay!
Yay!
Woo!
And I would like to take this time, Nikki, tell us where we can find you. Tell us about yourself. What are your social media handles?
Oh, there's so many. So you can find me at Beholder to No One on Twitter, where I have 3 shows for that podcast, discussions, episodes, one-shots, and an actual play. Currently, the actual play is The Morning Blues, which is Cowboy Bebop-esque, based in Eberron. So much fun. I also am currently in the works of 2 podcasts. One is Dice Before Dawn, which will be a Vampire the Masquerade game called Phoenix by Night. And the second is Sound Control RPG, which will have first show will be called Radio Signal, and the second show will be a Teens in Space game that does not have a title yet. I was also the DM for Uncaged Anthology at Awfully Queer Heroes, and currently I'm a player there.
Nice.
And I am a player on 2000 Tales every Friday currently for their Weird Web Monster of the Week game. I think that's everything, maybe. Also, I'm a freelance editor, so
I
if
was
you
gonna
need somebody to
say,
edit for that.
Yeah.
If you need an editor, hire me. I need money, please. Thank you.
Yes.
Yay!
Love it.
Awesome.
And Emily, do you want to do some housekeeping?
Yeah, regular housekeeping. The easiest way to support Tabletop Tiddies is to become a patron at patreon.com/Tabletop Tiddies. You can also check out all of our merch at tabletoptiddies.threadless.com. Make sure you're following us on social media at Tabletop Tiddies, and if you tweet about the show using hashtag TTTiddies, we might find an NPC named after you in one of our 2 shows, Into the Revelia, which is our D&D show, or Tiddies by Night, which is our Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle. All of this information can be found on our website, which is www.tabletoptiddies.com. Every time I'm saying titties, it's with double D's. Ha ha ha.
For broadcasting this not live, I'm going to send you over to Enter Stream here. So make sure to give a lot of love to
Oh,
Enter
yeah,
Stream
so much
here.
love.
Make sure you say hi to Enter Stream.
Enter Stream
All right.
here.
I'll say, make sure you follow Beholder to No One.
Yeah.
That show is fantastic. A few of us have been on in various capacities in the past. I'm sure we'll be collaborating in the future. Nikki's an amazing human being. We're so happy to have her on the show. Go give her some love. Support the community.
Yay!
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 Bye!